Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? I know Nikki was in earlier yesterday or something. So, and Paul, how you doing? Tommy, what did I do here? Oh, okay. Let me go up here. Nikki, Tommy, Paul, Andrew, what's up? Tip, what's up? How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. Um, hey, Mark, how you doing? Let's see. Look at that. We got 6 people in here. I it's I worked on this song all day yesterday. Well, pretty much part of the day, and I think I'm going to torture you guys and make you listen to it. I liked it. I liked the way it turned out. Basically about me, pretty much. But I did like the way it turned out. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I think I'm going to send it to my family, and actually, uh, yeah, my family. So anyway, I think I'm going to torture you guys. It's 4 minutes long, and I really do. I like it. You guys can be honest. Like I said, you won't hurt my feelings. But I really like the way it turned out. It took like different versions, different beats, and all sorts of stuff. It took quite a while to put together, but like I said, I like the way it turned out. So I'm gonna let you listen before too many people get in here. They just missed it if they got it. So here it is, what it may be, but I like it. Alrighty. Thank you guys for hanging if you do hang that long. I'm going to play it. Like I said, it's over 4 minutes. So, but I'm going to play it. All right.
As I look back upon my life so grand, I try to understand the paths I've planned. Some roads were bright, some roads were sad, but through it all I kept my stride, so glad I found a love so pure and true. She showed me how my heart could bloom, taught me ways to be brand new. Boy, was I blessed when love first grew. Then heaven called her home to stay. Home to stay. Oh, left me here to find my way. Find my way. But her lessons never fade away, still guiding me through night and day. Watching over me, and in knowing my love so free, still making me the best I can be. Now sitting here in Thailand's light, like fireflies bright, free souls who change my life's design. Their love still burns like endless wine. Their voices whisper, never die. In every step, in every try, their love still lifts me up so high. Free angels shape my destiny. Mom and only watching over me. And to know my love so free, still making me the best I can be. Free angels shape my destiny. Mom and only watching over me. And they know my love so free, still making me the best I can be.
All right. Thanks everybody for enduring my deal. It's probably a good idea, Tommy. I'm still putting together. I haven't started the video on Dave's Dead deal and how to put that out. But I will include that. But anyway, I had fun doing it. It took a long time to put everything together and get it the way I liked the way it sounded anyway. But thank you guys for staying around. And a lot of it's true. My mom did shape me, probably not as good as or well as she wanted to, but and then Noni, of course, and now Nitnoy finishing up the job, I guess. But anyway, thank you guys for doing that, for listening and not taking off. But anyway, let's see the normal stuff. Not a bunch of stuff going on. I did a video on the little guppy deals on the koi Thai style deal. I think I have 11. I think I'm up to 11 now subscribers. We're climbing the ladder, having fun. I'm going to do, I still got to finish the one on the e-bike. Nitnoy's leaving. In fact, she's going to come when she takes off. She's going to Udon, which I really wanted to go, but now with the stuff on the border and stuff like that, one of us kind of have to hang here, preferably me. So she's got a work seminar. They'll leave this afternoon, and then I guess it's tomorrow and Friday morning, and then she'll be back here Friday night. So it would have been nice, could have went and saw Tim and that kind of stuff, but yeah, now I got to make another decision. And that is, and I think I've already made up my mind. I've already got my Secret Santa gift for Chuck's party. It's on the 27th, but I've got today, I'm supposed to position the truck, get it ready to hook up to the trailer. And we'll put stuff in the trailer just in case we have to cut out. You never know what's going to happen, so just to be on the safe side. And I really don't feel comfortable because no one is going to drive my truck pulling the trailer. So if I'm in Tat Panome and stuff like that, I haven't told Chuck yet, but I'm going to. I think I'm 99%. And basically he got me a room at that same place that I've stayed before right down the street from his place. And I don't want to hold her up, so the only way that I would go is if something happens maybe between now and Christmas, that they have a ceasefire or something, then maybe I'll go. If I can get a room there, I'll just blow out and go. But we'll have to see. I really wanted to go. I think it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. But like I said, I guess I kind of have obligations here because, basically, if stuff blows up and they move or whatever, that we're in some kind of danger, we'll all go to Ubon, and it'll be the whole damn family. So the house will be full in Ubon. So, but so not a bunch happening. Like I said, I want to finish the easiest one I think to finish for this one is the e-bike um, trailer and stuff and hook up for the kayak. And then I still haven't taken the wheels to the local place and haven't put those wide ones on the e-bike trailer. I want to get that done because I think it'll probably be after the first of the year. I want to go to Rayong and get that back roll up bike, what a carrier, I guess, on the truck, and go and try that week, Monday to Friday, deal on one of those places there that Jake had mentioned. There's a bunch of them there, and it looks perfect. Are there any fish there? I don't have a clue. It's fishing anyway. Like I said, if it was catching, everybody would do it, but it's fishing, so it doesn't really matter to me. I've got a tarp, I got a chair, I got a little stove and stuff if I want to make noodles or whatever. I just kick back. If I want to just kick back in the room, I can do it. But I think it'll be fun, so I want to try that. I don't have your guys, although I can see them there. How come it says 12 up here? Oh, okay. And I see anybody. Hey, Daniel, how you doing? I don't know who's still here, but thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it for not jetting out with me putting out that song. And I don't know, maybe I'll use it in a video in the background or driving scene or something, but I don't think it's really an upbeat song to be playing during music or during driving. So we'll see. But I think Tommy has the right idea. I think I will. But I still got to put that video together. I want to do that. I don't plan on leaving the planet, anytime soon, but we never are, right? We're never, it's always going to be a surprise, even if you're going to go. But I think I'll be here for a while, but I want to put it there. I think it was Aaron said that he would help me out on getting it out because I'm just going to put it all together. Then I'll download it to YouTube, put it under private, and then show my wife how to change it from private to public and press it. And all of a sudden, if you're watching this, I'm no longer here. But I think it'd be cool, give everybody some, Dave's gone type thing, because it's going to happen. I mean, we don't live forever, but I plan on living for a little while. So she's leaving this morning. So she'll be gone for a couple of days. I'm just going to kick back. Maybe it'll give me a chance to finish the couple of projects that I have there. I'm trying to think on when I would. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a rambling video. Maybe I'll get on the scooter and just take a ride somewhere, or on the Forza, and maybe just cruise around and do a motor vlog of what I do best, ramble about nothing. But I know that I wanted to do, and I didn't get on there, checks into the ganja situation, checks into the visa situation, and I didn't do any of that. But I haven't seen a bunch of stuff coming out, like I said, that you don't, obviously they didn't, and this is just my personal observations. I don't see a bunch of people getting arrested for ganja, so I'm gathering that they didn't get to change it, and I think they need it has to go through the government. Not one person can just say, okay, I'm going to change this, as far as I know anyway. And I don't know what's happening with the government either. I should know. I live here in Thailand. It'd probably be a good thing for me to know. But yeah, so I didn't find out. And the visas, now I have to redo mine February-ish, middle, beginning, 10th, 9th, 15th, something like that of February. And so I got to get, my wife usually, she's got all that stuff put together, and we just go. It isn't in case people are new subscribers or something watching. Don't believe everything you watch on YouTube, including me. You can if you want to, but uh, it it isn't that big of a pain in the ass as some people make it. Some people make it harder on themselves because they're not respectful, don't remove their hat, talk poorly, raise their voice. You're not going to get anywhere. So openly used down here in the streets and tortilla smell. Yeah, I mean, so I imagine if they did, it would be, and that's the thing that I wanted to. And I just still, my thing is a lot of Thai people, besides foreigners that got in with Thai people and, indoor grows and did all the right stuff and filled out the paperwork and have their permits and have all that stuff. I just can't see them yanking that away from the people. They didn't just, it just didn't cost zero to get a lot of that stuff started. So we'll see. What did you do for Christmas? Stay home? Not Christmas yet, Patty. You missed a song though. You'll have to go back. I did a 4-minute song, so you'll have to go back and watch the beginning of the video about me and my life and my wife and my old wife and new wife and my mom. Anyway, I liked it. I liked the song, but you missed it. But yeah, I don't see any change. I just can't. Like I said it before, a year ago or months ago or whatever, when people were asking me. The only thing I can see happening is that they roll it back from that to medicinally, and the only people that are going to make any kind of money off of that is the doctors. And it isn't going to be such a big deal. So if you're coming here to get high and run the streets of Pattaya and chase 19 and 25-year-olds, God bless you. Not my cup of tea, but to each their own. So you have to stop at the doctor's office, which is going to be right next to the dispensaries, and pay your $15 or $30 and get your medicinal permit or whatever you need, and then go on your merry way. So is that going to deter anybody from coming here to Thailand to use it basically recreationally? 15 or $30? I don't think so. I could be wrong, but like I said, I just can't see. I mean, most of these companies that have to be, are more than likely are Thai owned or half owned or whatever, so I just can't see them doing it. And I said that 6 months ago, a year ago. So what you do, what am I going to do? I was supposed to go to Chuck and Paige's No Time to Be Sad for their Christmas party on the 27th. But because of what's happening on the border, and in case they get any long range stuff and it becomes, I'm about, what did we decide the other day? I think Douglas came on and said about 55 kilometers from the border, and they start lobbing stuff over here inland in Surin, which would be right where I'm at. Well, I need to be here to drive the truck and hook up the trailer and take everybody and skedaddle it for the house in Ubon. So I haven't told Chuck yet, and I don't think he's on vacation, so he's not watching, I'm sure. But I kind of have 9. I'm going to call him tomorrow probably because of the lady. He got me a room there, and I don't want to hold her up. If come the 25th, Christmas, there's a ceasefire or something like that, and I can get a room there, I'll probably still go. I'm hoping, because I really did want to, but that was my plan for Christmas. We haven't really done a traditional Christmas here with my wife or the kids or anything. I threatened to do it a couple of times and never did. Now they're like 23 and 20 now. Unbelievable. 19 and 23, I think. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't have anybody have any gigantic plans here or abroad? I don't know. Are you going to do anything, Andrew or Mark or anybody that's in here? I don't, or have you ever? I know sometime, buy the kids a little something or whatever, but we never put up a tree, and Christmas morning. And Christmas to me was always, besides the religious holiday, which everybody forgets about, um, was for kids, you know. I mean, when my daughter, when she had her, what was it, her second, I think it was her second birthday. It was right before my son was born. I think it took, she was 2 years old, and I think it took her almost 4 hours to open the presents that we got her. She was exhausted, you know, but it's for kids, you know. Wake up and you know, all that stuff. And I dig that. But, you know, I haven't had small kids. My grandkids are now, you know, I didn't get to experience any of that. That's on me. That's my fault. I could have went there and done it any time, but we'll see. You usually go to Patea. Okay. Having a American Christmas. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't since I've been here in Thailand, and now it's gonna. What did I say? It was 7 years now. I can't believe I've been here 7 years. But yeah, but yeah. Well, we're not. I don't think we're gonna do anything here. I might get something for my wife and a little something for the kids, and maybe my mother-in-law and father-in-law. You're heading there next week. I'm gonna go to that area. I think I have a hotel booked. What did I say, Tommy? The 12th to the 15th or something like that. Like 3 nights or 3 days, 4 days, 3 nights. No, 4 nights, I think. 4 days in a hotel, the Asian Pacific, something or other. It looked like a nice hotel. I just taken a shot in the dark. I got an ocean view room, so I can just kick it if I want to, and then I'm gonna meet up with Cabo and have lunch every day if he wants to. That's fine with me. And maybe I'll even get a wild hair and go out after dark. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Why not an Aussie Christmas? But yeah, I don't know. You know, like I said, it was always for the kids. That was the biggest fun, is watching their faces opening up gifts. You know. TJ invited to my Yankee mates for lunch. Yeah, you know what kind of is like 2 years ago, I guess I had fun when we went on when I went with Maui and we went to Koh Chang and then over to Pattaya and went to that. What the hell was the name of that place? They had a traditional Thanksgiving dinner, and that was awesome. I hadn't had that in 5 years or something or more. So that was nice because, like I said before, I think I told you guys my wife wasn't big on turkey and stuff like that. She liked ham. I liked all food, obviously. But, you know, we changed years ago, 10, 15. Well, she's been gone 7, 8 years now or whatever. But the last like 7, 8, 9 years we were together before she passed, we had prime rib for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. And it was awesome because I'd get a big one, you know, a 4 or 5 bone prime and cook it up. And we'd each get a big slab, and I'd still have a hunk of meat, and I'd slice it thin and make French dips with it. So for days after that, we would eat French dips. So I think we did it more for the French dip sandwiches than we did for the actually having the prime rib dinner on Thanksgiving or Christmas. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't want to. I like to be. I know it's not near the water, and if I'm going to go near the ocean, I want to at least see the ocean, and it's to see him, you know, and have lunch and stuff with him. But also, I'm just going to veg too. Otherwise, I would. I know he stays in the same hotel because he invited me there years ago, and I never did make it. Hey, Bobby, or does this Jai, the blonde Jai or the regular? How are you doing? I haven't talked to you or seen you in quite a while. I heard you were maybe not feeling on top of the world, Ma. So I hope you're feeling better. But yeah, if you are, we'll have to go to. I'm still on a pretty strict diet. I still haven't weighed myself. I think I'm 109. 108, 109 kilo. So I've lost 12, 13 kilo now, I guess. Is that right? Yeah. Like 26, 28 pounds, something like that. Anyway, but I can still go to, what is it? Freaky Burgers, Funky Burgers. I always forget that. I've went there twice, I think, since I've been on the diet. So, but I know every time you go there, you lose a tooth or something. So maybe you got a bad taste in your mouth. Let's see. But I hope you're better. Hey, what's up? You know, I forgot. Wes gave me a concrete koi. I think I told you, and a thermometer deal, and I left it sitting in the house. And I keep on threatening to show you guys because it was awesome. Thank you very much again for it, and I will show it on both channels. I'm going to do a live stream on the koi Thai style channel tomorrow, and I know Wes called in. You don't have to apologize or anything that he missed it because he didn't have his little bell ringing. The little test one that I did. Then I think I'm going to try to do them once a week, even if it's just Wes and maybe some people that are bored from from here. But I did put out a video on the what I got planned for the quarantine tanks and what I'm doing with the guppies. What really pissed me off is all of a sudden the other 20-gallon tank, if you guys saw that video, which you probably haven't, I get a message this morning that, and the last that I heard about the second tank coming, it was already here, getting ready to be delivered to me. In other words, I watched it all the way. It'd been since the 7th of December coming, right? Watched it all the way, going through customs out of China, coming to Thailand, going through customs in Thailand, coming out of customs in Thailand, getting to delivery company. And it said an unexpected something happened and we're going to refund your money. Now, the only thing that I would take as a thing is that it broke. And if that's the case, okay. But they haven't answered me, and it kind of pissed me off because I ordered dwarf shrimp and I ordered another set of guppies because I wanted to put them in there to get that biological going besides the other tank that I'm breeding in. But here I am on fish again. Anyway, so I don't know what's happening with that. So after I get done here, I'm going to go down to the local pet store, see if they've got a 20-gallon aquarium and buy a 20-gallon aquarium so I can get it going. And because the fish will be here tomorrow, so will the shrimp. So I timed it all so that I would get them and more plants anyway. So what did Bobby say? Is he, let's see, did I miss anything? Everybody's just saying hi. Hi, Tommy. So how are you feeling? You feeling good? Probably the same time, like 8 o'clock in the morning, somewhere around there was. Just takes time, I suppose. Yeah, and you can't be running around in the yard doing stupid shit. Supervision. I know you know how to do it because you've been there before. Point and shoot. Point, do that. Take the 400 baht out of your wallet and have the guy work for you all day and point, and don't over stress yourself. And I'm sure that since I know Jai a little bit, she's not going to let you get out of hand, I'm sure. But I hope you're feeling better. Well, that sucks. So what did I miss? Oh, okay. I can't stay on YouTube very long. My neck is pretty bad shape. Normal for the recent surgery. Okay. Yeah, I think I talked to Andrew a little bit. He had said that he had talked to you, and it's like looking down or holding or doing. So by all means, don't. Can you eat? Can you eat a burger, or are you afraid to lose a tooth? Maybe we'll, or when you go the next time, let me know, and I'd love to see you and have a burger. All right, what did I miss here? I'm happy I didn't go to Thailand when I was younger. First time I was 40 years old, but in Phuket 5 weeks after the tsunami. Yeah, if I would have went when I was 35, I would have been dead at 36 because I would have ran amok. Man, it would have been totally in my environment when I was maybe 30. late 20s or 30, I would have killed myself drinking and partying. No doubt. No doubt. Let's see. The boss is on. Yeah, I bet. As she should be. As she should be. I'm able to eat okay now. That was a problem for about a month. Well, let me know if you want to go to, what is it? How come I can't remember? Flunkies? Freakies? Tweakies? For some reason, I don't know why I can't remember that. I should be about unless wife cancels her holiday and I leave. No worries. Mark 59 is the new 29. Is that what it is? Think I'm very, like I said, I want to say that I don't have any regrets in my life, but it's just not all right, I see you. You taking them? You taking the dogs? Okay. See you. She's getting ready to go. But was in 72. I turned the last 3 days. Really? Junkie. Okay. Somebody will remember. I don't know why I can't remember Junkie. But, I got to run amok when I was a kid, Here I was, I drove a panhead to Harley to high school. My house was less than 2 blocks away. My mom went to work she was a waitress from 6 a.m. in the morning. She had to be there at 6 till she got off at 2. So that means for nutrition and for lunch, we could round up gals, take them back to the house. I had a pool table there. I mean, I could write a book and stories and movies about the stuff that we did in high school, man. I mean, it was just tremendous. So I got to run amok with pretty much, and it was the early 70s, so it was still, peace, love, sex, drugs, rock and roll. So I got to pretty much burn myself out, if you could call it that, chasing women and having women and doing pretty much anything that I wanted to when I was younger. So it didn't push me, and I never, I've been married most of my life, my elderly life, and have no regrets as far as for that. But somebody that wants to, has the vigor, that's why I when and if I ever got with anybody, I got with Nitnoy. It was perfect. She was 38, but been working for TOT for 12 years, and just a woman, didn't want to. I mean, I don't think I could have stayed up with a 25-year-old, boom, 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 until 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, and then drinking. And no, I could do it. Could have done it for a week, and then I would have either been dead or moved on to something else. So I just don't have it in me. Now somebody else that's 69 years old coming out of the States or wherever you're coming from, and you can do it. Hey, I ain't one to throw stones. That's for damn sure. But have fun, do what you want to do, and whatever flicks your switch. It's just not me. Yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, 20. What's the date today? Yeah, it's not too far off. 17, 18, 19, 20. 5 days away. Cool. Thank you, guys. But short bursts, is that what it is? Short bursts and then rest periods? Is that how it works? You lost kg, we see. Good for you. I lost it. Wow, cool. From last Christmas, still drink and eat good, but not so much. Yeah, that's it. Everything in moderation, right? And I'm going to stay, will it be the particular diet that I'm on right now? Maybe not, but it will be a balanced diet, light on pretty much no sugar and limited carbohydrates. But that's it. Yours is the 20th. Okay, well, maybe we'll have to go to Junkie Burgers. See, I got it right. And have a birthday party. I'm up for it. And like I said, you're the one that needs to feel good. So when I'm sure Andrew if he's around, want to go. But I definitely will split a burger and drink a Sprite or something. Well, not a Sprite, but a diet or a Coke Zero. All these old folks, I know, but and I don't know, Bob, how old are you going to be, Bobby? 93 or something like that? How, I'm screwing with him. I think he said over here. What did you say? 72 was in 70. Oh, 1972. I turned in 3 days. Oh, you turned in 3 days. So you're going to be 72. So you're not, I thought you were older, like 10 years or something ridiculous. You're not that much older. I'm going to be 69. So 70, 71, 70, 3 years older. That's not nothing. You're in better shape than I am, except you keep pushing yourself and do stupid shit and think you're 29, 35 years old. The only person that I see that I would say could probably weather the storm and doing shit is Craig. He doesn't see, besides cutting himself and hurting himself periodically, he's in good shape and still kicking. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do what you were doing. First of all, I wouldn't do it. There's no way. Is this thing, how's the sound? Sounds good? He looks younger than me. Yeah, he does. He looks probably younger than me. But he just thinks he's 35 in his, but so do I. But I think I'm 35 until I look in the mirror or do a live stream. Then I see who's that old bastard. But I still mentally I feel that way. But on the other hand, I know that even though I feel that way, there's things that I just cannot do anymore. So sound is good. Okay, cool. My old style Comica throwback microphone, but it does work good. I do like it. Probably not the best in the world. It wasn't expensive. I think it was, I want to say 60 or 70 US dollars. And I've had it for, how long have I had this? A couple of years now, I think. I'm not drinking my coffee. $2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, well, see, I'm just about getting up. I got up for some reason now. I've got to force myself to go back to sleep. The last 4 or 5 days, I've been getting up at 3 because I'm waking up and boring because I fall asleep at 6:30, 7 o'clock or something stupid, and then wake up and it's like midnight because then I wake up every hour after that because of God's sense of humor that once you get old, we're going to make you pee 20, 30 times a night. How about that? And he's got a hell of a sense of humor. But yeah, there you go. That's me, man. But I just, back in the day, I barely saw the big ball in the sky, the sun. I'd get up at 4 in the afternoon, but had the bar and get over to the bar and drink a 750 of scotch and party all night long. And, we had like a 2,000 square foot, it was a country western bar and, dance floor. And we'd throw everybody out, but the good looking women and a couple of friends, lock the doors, free flowing booze, pull a table out into the middle of the dance floor and play cards all night. And of course, chase women around in circles, but that goes without saying. It was a fun time too. I don't, besides the drinking, man, like I said, I haven't been intoxicated in probably over 25, 30 years. I have drank, I'm lucky enough that I can drink, but, 1 or 2 as soon as I feel anything, right, to soda water or Coke Zero. But I remember the last time I had a hangover, I can remember it took me 3 days. And I was still, what was I, 20, I was maybe 50, no, not even, like 40, late 40s. And it was, it just knocked me down, man. I all my friends, like I said, 85% of them are all alcoholics, and most of them dead now. I used to look at them going, how do you do this? Well, pretty much they're never sober. they wake up and they're still intoxicated and they just start it again. Is what I figured. They don't experience the hangover because they're always drunk. Uh, yeah, like I said, it would for me. Hey, Dowlow, how you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're well. It's not worth it, And like I said, instant asshole. Just add alcohol, man. It just you guys wouldn't even talk to me. One time we all got together and I got hammered, and you would never talk to never talk to Dave again. And I won't put myself in that situation. No way. Never going to happen. Good to hear, Dallo. Good to hear. Yeah, so for the most part, like I said, my wife just took off, going to be in Udon for seminar until Friday. And I'm just going to kick it here, try to finish up a video. If you guys aren't subscribed to the Koi Thai Style channel, please think about it. I have 11 subscribers, and I'm not complaining. It's mostly you guys. But, I want to build it. I want to have some fun, and the more actually I get, I don't care to a certain amount once I get, then it'll get, to where YouTube pushes it a little bit. And like I said, I said it in the last video too, I'm doing separate ones so you guys don't have to listen to too much stuff about fish. But I'm no, expert, but I've been doing it a long time. And if I can help somebody with their fish, if they're having problems, I would enjoy doing that. Yeah, I got to start doing videos, I think, Tommy, because I don't I don't really have anything else. If I do stuff on the koi, like I'm going to do one on the, I just put that one out yesterday, I think, on the quarantine tank and the guppies. And I'm going to revamp the front. It's never been right. I never finished it. The glass is there. It's covered with moss, and, the fish are healthy. They're in there. But I've never finished it. So I'm going to start doing that. So I'll put that on that Koi Thai Style channel. But here, I think I'm going to have to do them on the scooter. But that's a good thing. I thought about the scooter, but I can just take it when I take the ride on the e-bike and ramble and make you guys try to listen to it. But yes, have done some. Yeah, so I will do that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow when I go out. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to go today. On the live stream days, it runs into because I would go right about now, cooler and stuff like that. It's been absolutely awesome here in Isan in the morning. I don't know what the weather. In fact, I haven't seen it in a while. It's been overcast. Yesterday was okay and charged my batteries, but it hadn't been as blockbuster a deal for my solar as I thought it was going to be. I still think it's going to be down, probably cheaper than it's ever been. Hopefully in the 2,000-3,000 baht range. I'd be happy with that, with what I've seen on the overcast. Hey, brother, how you doing? Well, this is showing sunshines for the next days and days. So maybe it will get better. And plus, it's been a little bit warmer. See, like here, it's been 18. It's got 18 and 20 for a low and 30 and 31 for a high. So it has been getting a little bit warm in the afternoon. So everybody's in tune to, my mother-in-law and stuff like that. They'll turn the air conditioner on. Where in the past, they went expensive, but now my own fault. I mean, I told them if I wouldn't have put the air conditioners in if I didn't want you guys to be comfortable and use them. So everybody's saying hello to Aaron. But you guys got to go back. Anybody that didn't watch it and listen to the song that I did. I would play it again, but I wouldn't. I don't want to torture the people that are already in here. It's 4 minutes long, it does say a lot about me. It's about me and my life and what I went through. And I like the song. It took me pretty much all day yesterday to change it and do everything to get it to where I liked it. I liked it. I liked the lyrics that I put in from the beginning, but the sound. Do I want it a female? Do I want a male? Do I want it upbeat? No, I don't want it upbeat. I want it here. I would play it again, but I think I've tortured most. But if you go back to the beginning of this live stream, I put it on there. Unless the people don't care, put it in the comments. Go ahead and play the song, Dave, and I'll do it. Otherwise, I won't torture the people that have already listened to it. I don't think it's torture. I think most of the people liked it. I liked it a lot. Let's see. Weather has been fantastic here. 18 overnight, and does get warm. Yeah, that's the way it's been pretty much here. Usually, a week ago or whatever, 15. And during this time of year, we'll see some 11s and 12s in the morning. That's my kind of weather. I like that. I like to get out and on the bike or something and have to put on a hoodie and blow out somewhere. That would be awesome. Play the song. Play it. All right, I'll play it. I like it a lot. Like I said, you guys might not. All right, here it goes. It's 4 minutes long. Bear with me, everybody. And we'll see how many people. There's 15 here now. We'll see how many's here at the end of the song.
As I look back upon my life so grand, I try to understand the paths I planned. Some roads were bright, some roads were sad, but through it all I kept my stride so glad. I found a love so pure and true. She showed me how my heart could bloom. Taught me ways to be brand new. Boy, was I blessed when love first grew. Then heaven called her home to stay. Home to stay. Oh, left me here to find my way. Find my way. But her lessons never fade away, still guiding me through night and day. Watching over me, and in knowing my love so free, still making me the best I can be. Now sitting here in Thailand's light, dance like fireflies bright. Free souls who change my life's design. Their love still burns like endless wine. still making me the best I can be.
And Tommy said I should play that at my funeral. But thank you, Drew. Appreciate it, and Bobby. It was took a while to try to get it. I like that beat and that music and kind of R&B type soulish deal. I liked it a lot. But hey, thanks, Wes. This is the longest I've ever been on the computer in a month. But yeah, so like I said, I had a good time doing it anyway. Any LED lights at home outside for Christmas? You know what's weird now that you say that about that? My wife, I usually leave. We have some solar stuff, and she went around and had her dad disconnected stuff because they were a lot of drones up and around, and according through my wife, it's not a good idea to leave lights on inside at night and give them an open deal. So my wife she's usually on top of all that stuff. She's concerned, and I'm concerned a little bit for her because infrastructure stuff and stuff you would learn in war or being at war or whatever. NT is a government internet company, so it would be a strategic thing, so that kind of worried me a little bit. But I don't know. I don't think they're going to get here unless they get some help and get some long range stuff. I think we're okay. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to go to Chuck and Paige's for Christmas. Although I wanted to go to the party. Like I said, unless something changes, because otherwise, my plan now with my wife is we leave the truck right in, with the trailer behind it. And so we're ready to go in 10, 15 minutes if something happens. She's going to put stuff in the trailer that we want to take to Ubon because there'll be, we'll have 2 carfuls plus probably 2 or more carfuls of other family that's here in Surin, and we'll all go to Ubon. There's plenty of room in Ubon. So that's one thing I wanted her to get a hold of the Solar Man, see if my battery's done, and I want to get that other controller hooked up and get it on, get it on good solar and see what's happening. But yeah, so that was kind of what it said. But I don't have any kind of lights up or anything for Christmas. I haven't done that in years and years and years. Bobby, have Jai rig up something with the mirrors. Yeah, there you go. Iron lung. There you go. Andrew's got you covered. Typing is the biggest and looking down. Yeah, you need to be just be on your phone and talk into your phone. Of course, you still got to look at the, that could be a dangerous thing. I don't know how many times I've had to force myself to, because I can't spell with the shit, force myself to read it before I hit send, where it says, oh, F you, when I was saying, hey, how you doing? So I have to be, Yeah, I just don't, Betty, I just don't, we don't know what's going to happen. Just trying to, do I think they're going to? I don't think they're going to lob stuff in this far, 55 kilometers. Depends on what escalates, how it goes. And I hope for the best. I mean, I hope that they sign a peace treaty tomorrow. Then I don't have to worry about it. But I'll probably call Chuck tomorrow. Like I said, the biggest thing is I don't want to hold up the lady that rented me the room there for the 2 nights. I don't want to, not show or whatever. So I want her to have a time to rent it out or whatever in case that comes about. Like I said, if something comes between now and even the 25th or 6th, it's the 27th. I planned on leaving the morning of the 26th. And anything happens between now and then that they sign a peace agreement, then maybe I'll blow out and do it. Otherwise, I feel like I'm obligated to. No one drives my truck except for the oldest daughter. She's never pulled the trailer, so I feel obligated to do it. I'm only 2 kilometers straight. Yeah, I know. You're you're close. Yeah, and that would be another strategic deal, and that's close to all of us here. Well, at least me and you more than me. But I mean, there's certain things that that I would do if I was at war. But hopefully they don't get. Hopefully it doesn't get down to any of that. I mean, I think it's escalated, but I just still to this day I don't understand why grown people can't just sit down and hash something out. But this is something again. I don't know how they thought they were going to end a conflict that's been going on for what, 1 billion years. I don't know. Thailand and Cambodia have been back and forth forever. It's kind of like saying stuff about Palestine and all that stuff over there. I still don't know if how that's gonna go. I mean, it's great. They're doing what they did. That's awesome. Got people back, which was awesome. But I don't know. In today's age, I just find it ludicrous and unbelievable that people can't just sit down and figure out what the hell's going on. But I don't know. But I hope they get it done. It's really weird. I thought at first, because coming from the United States, we don't have people lobbing anything at our borders and sitting at home and hearing distant bombs going off. And we could hear them this time. Last time we couldn't hear them. I think Andrew heard a couple of them. He was a little bit closer, I think. But this time I hear them all. And I don't know if they're bigger, closer to us or whatever. But at first it was like, yeah, this is a little bit weird. Now it's like everyday occurrence, walking from the house to the garage, boom, boom. Oh, yeah, they're bombing. Okay. You just go about your business. You go into Surin downtown, you can't tell pretty much anything's happening. I think you can tell more I watched Chuck and Paige's video. They're probably long gone out of Koh Chang now. But for this time of year, it looked dead, nothing compared to when I was there when there was a bunch of, when it was pretty much high season. But and other places that I've seen, even Pattaya. I don't know. Mark's still here. I don't know if he's still here. Did you notice that I think they say on the news that, tourism is way down, and probably due to that. I know my friends canceled, and they're not coming on the 2nd now. We're going to reschedule, or I'm going to go back there probably and see them before they get a chance to come back or come here. But I never had to experience that, and it's just like, a couple of days, and now it's just common stuff. In fact, when I'm not hearing something, it's like, what's going on? Did they stop? Been a lot of big USA Air Force cargo planes unloading in Rayong over the last few weeks. But what about have you noticed on the streets as far as people? I'm just talking to tourism. I don't want to get into too much. And they're frowning. They're arresting people for taking pictures around Surin. They're hauling people in. So, I don't want to say too much. If you're out, and again, I'll tell people, if you're out on the road and you're seeing a bunch of Army stuff going down the road, don't take pictures and post it on social media. You're putting ties in danger. But I was just talking like about, people. Pattaya bars are quiet. Yeah, and that's what I seen too. Hey, CJ, how you doing? Well, great holiday season. Hope you're well. But yeah, I think it has all around slowed down, which as far as for travel, and if I was traveling, it would be, is it good for Thailand? No. Is it good for Dave to not be on, better rates on hotels and not bumping shoulder to shoulder with people on the beach? Yeah, that's my kind of thing. COVID time was extraordinary, but good here. And what busy, or did you notice? I mean, for this time of year, we're entering high season, right? We're in it. Is it less or more than normal? CJ's who I was putting that to. And Huahin, I never know how to say it. Patea, I think I say that right. But I don't think anything right or wrong. People understand. You think more so, or there's more people than normal? What about booming boats outside? I I'm glad I'm not in the United States. I'll tell you one thing, man. Uh, here's the weird thing. Um, is Trump always, in the whole time that he's been around, ever since I can remember, just as the multimillionaire, always never could censor anything coming out of that pie hole. That's why I thought he would never be president, because he would say something stupid and blow it for himself, which I think he almost did a few times. But I'll tell you what, my mother and father-in-law didn't know the name Trump. Everybody in Thailand, half of them here, the older people, didn't know the name Trump, and boy, they know it now after saying shit that he said about, it was an accident. Seven bombs at different times. Oh, they're all accident. I mean, come on. And we talked a little bit. I don't want to talk about it too much, but some guys, Farang's in Cambodia and got a Cambodian wife. He's probably going to stand behind her. I'm going to stand behind my Thai wife. But, stuff that he just says some stupid shit sometimes. Unbelievably stupid shit. Hey, I was talking about you. Were your ears burning? A little bit I was talking about you. And, hey, brother, how you doing, Ron? You guys missed my song, too. Now you guys will have to go back and see it. I played it twice. It's 4 minutes long. I played it in the very beginning of the live stream. So if you want to go back and listen to it, I liked it. But I don't want to play it again. I don't want to torture anybody. Yeah, so I don't know. All the snowbirds, then the gals work in the bars are back. Okay, I see. Yeah, I don't know. I noticed on the stuff that I'd seen with people that were in Pattaya, here in Surin, every place, it just seems like it's just down. People aren't coming in. According to what I'm hearing on the news and all that, that tourism is way down. So makes sense. I remember seeing Trump when the Prince was fighting in New York. Yeah. Shit here. Yeah, he did. He just always, his whole life. I mean, he was always in the news. I mean, I knew who he was. He owned a lot of property. When I was back with my friend with the air conditioning company in Buffalo, New York, big landowners there was buddy with Trump and all that kind of stuff. And, do I think he's doing good? I think he is. That's just my personal opinion. But does he say stupid shit sometimes? Yeah, he does. Like with Rob Reiner. Did he really? I mean, the guy hated Trump. Did he have Trump deranged syndrome or whatever? Sure, big time. But I mean, the guy got killed in his home by his kid, and his wife or whatever. So, he could have bit his tongue and just said, he did in the one that I saw said, rest in peace type thing, but then he had to go into the other stuff. But he could have just left it alone. It would have been the smarter thing to do. But the stuff that he's saying about Thailand and Cambodia, boy, I'll tell you what, half this population in Thailand, the elderly, didn't know the word Trump. They know it now and they don't like him. And what it does is it comes back on foreigners. I could see it's a difference. I mean, I haven't got out and around too many, but they're going to frown on Franks. And it's because of his pie hole. So we'll see. But let's see. Everybody's saying hi. Hi. So, yeah. So not too much happening. I think what I'll do, I'm going to do another video. I'm going to get on the front pond and give it a good clean and then start figuring out, am I going to move the fish into a tank and jackhammer up that underneath that pond and put in a doesn't need to be that big, probably 2-inch would probably be okay. I'll probably run 2.5. 2-inch will probably be okay, and put a bottom drain in that pond. Just and I'll probably do the same type thing. I'm gonna have to do it differently. I'm gonna have to completely draw it up and do it anyway. So but that'll be on the Koi Thai style channel. And again, if you guys aren't subscribed, if somebody will put up the link to that channel, I'd appreciate it. I think I have 11. I have to go check, but I think I have 11 subscribers. I have 11 subscribers. It was 10. The 11 is my lovely wife who was subscribed yesterday. But we're in tornado. Yeah, I like I said, man, I don't know. War is just, in today's day and age, and I don't care whether it's war between motorcycle clubs, countries, it just is stupid shit. I mean, there should be. I mean, everybody likes to chest pump. So you chest pump if it's a club and a couple of guys go at it, beat the hell out of each other, pick each other up, and have a beer. If you're disputing over land and stuff, make it profitable for everybody, whether it be whatever. If you're in that, that's what you're doing. Countries, sit down and sit down and hash your stuff out. There's no reason for the amount of people that are dying in these wars. I know quite a few Thais, some civilians here have died, and crap load in that Russian crap. So I don't know. I just think it's stupid. It's what is it, 2025, and no one can do it. It's insane. Thanks, thanks, Wes. So if you guys aren't subscribed, even though that's not a link, I'll have to make you a moderator. Then you can put the links in. And then maybe on that one, if you're around tomorrow, have you done a live stream on your channel yet, Wes? Whoa, Patty. A lot of mates here. I've learned to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, it's now. It's like sometimes I'm embarrassed, to say, like, I feel like saying, where are you from? Oh, hey, mate, I'm from Australia. Just so, just some of the stupid shit that we've done, sometimes, I don't know, it aggravates me. Yeah, but I don't know if you build the channel, get some people, you build up your, even if I come on, and we just talk back and forth, you get hours and stuff towards when you do reach 1,000 subscribers, you'll have your hours in to get monetized, and it wasn't so much that you could get money and stuff like that. I mean, I make like nothing in a year, but for me, it was a milestone. It was something that I wanted to get to, and now it's like I want to get to 3,000. I think I'm at 2,933 due to Chuck, mainly from being on No Time to Be Sad. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Yeah, if maybe what I'll do is tomorrow when I do the live stream, I'll send you a link. It'll come up on your phone or your computer. You don't have to do anything but just follow it. It'll say, click on here, put your name in here, enter the studio, and then I'll see you come in and come on. You can do it right from your phone. And then we can go over a couple of things on StreamYard, I think is the easiest way to do it. The Koi podcast. Yeah, we'll have no one watching. Ron, my brother Ron, will come on. Maybe Aaron if he's around, and 4 or 5, 10 people from this channel just to support because they're awesome subscribers for sure. And we're all friends. I don't know. It's not even. I don't even want to call it subscribers anymore. It's all friends, man. I mean that. Like I said, man, people can say what they want to about YouTube and, this and that, and they do this. And people that are trying to make money on it, I can understand. They got some problems with Google and these things. If you get money through those stickers and all that kind of stuff, Google takes over half of it, so I can understand that. But for me, everybody that's in here right now, Chuck, Paige, James, Joe and Gift, all the people, I would know none of them. I'd be sitting in, I probably would have met my wife. I'd probably still be in her Sarin, but I wouldn't know anybody. Andrew, I wouldn't have ever met. Bobby, nobody. Mark, everybody that's around. And I mean, it's awesome to me. I mean, it's like family here, is the way I look at it. Won't watch hours. Yeah, that's what I like about Europeans. And usually, tell you the truth, I've been in a lot of Australian bars, and the Aussies with a few beers in their gut have that attitude, which I like. I mean, I get along great with them, and I get along great with people that have that attitude, Patty. I think that's the way it should be. I just think, if somebody says something stupid and they get hit or punched or fought or beat up or whatever, it should be back in the old days. Back in the old days, we picked each other up and bought beers. The loser bought the beer. That was the extent of the exchange. It wasn't the other guy ran to his truck, got his 9mm, and came back and killed the guy. Why? Because you were drunk and somebody said something stupid and you clocked him and that you deserve to die for that? It's just stupid. As long as that's the mentality, I think people should voice what they say. Never hold back. Say what you mean, but just just expect the worst case scenario. There might be pain involved. There might not be. It might be a laugh. It might be, yeah, you're right. Who knows? But just expect that could happen. I got no problem with it. But the Aussie bars I've been in, those boys like to mix it up on occasion. Except for Mark, he's a mild mannered. Just screwing with you, Mark. Yeah, and I like that. I like that in people, brother. I mean, I want to hear what somebody has to say. On here, if it's a troll and they're saying something disrespectful, then I'm going to just boot them. But if they're on here and, well, I just don't agree with you on that, I'm not going to kick them off the channel because they disagree with me. That's part of life, People are going to disagree with me. I want to hear somebody else's opinion, and if it warrants me thinking about it and going, yeah, maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong, I will do that. I'm not in the past. In my past, I was always right. My life today and the way that I am today, I will weigh stuff, and especially when it's somebody I respect. I respect Aaron. I respect the people that are on here, and but like I said, as long as people aren't stupid, and in the it's a lot different here in Thailand too, Patty. It's like you can't vent, you can't do anything. I mean, I think if I don't put myself in that situation because I don't go to bars, I don't get drunk, so I'm not gonna. 9 times out of 10, if somebody is drunk and is aggressive, I'm gonna say, you know what? Let me buy you another beer. Why don't you just sit down, relax, think about what you're about to do, and relax a little bit. And if I can't, and somebody backs me into a corner, then they're gonna experience a rage. But otherwise, a Thai person, it'll never happen. I won't put myself in that position because I think one-on-one with a Farang, the worst thing that's going to happen to me is if I break the guy's arm or dislocate, something or whatever, I got to pay for his hospital bills and maybe give him some, money or something. If the person feels like he's got to take me to whatever court or whatever they do here. But with a Thai person, I have that chance of getting kicked out of Thailand, and where am I going to go? My wife and family are here. This is where I live. So I wouldn't put myself, and I try not to. If I did, it's not going to be if I went to Rayong and Mark said, let's go to this bar and it's a whatever, and I would go. I'm not gonna shy away, but I'm not gonna start anything either. All right, take it easy, Ryan. Hope you're well. I didn't even see you come in. Hope you're well. I'm not gonna go really too much further anyway. It's been an hour and 20 minutes. I'll go a little while. There's still 11 of you diehards here, but let's see here. We have no respect for the police. Well, yeah, they weren't the top on my list either, especially when I was growing up. But they always had a vendetta against because I rode a motorcycle and because I ran amok and did a lot of the shit that I did. I was high on their list, But I couldn't really blame them. I look back on it now; they're still not top on my list. I just don't. A couple of them that I know. One of them's one of my best friends from when I was a kid, and him I love to death. But he's the perfect cop. He always had a great sense of humor. He was, and he turned into a bigwig. He was the head of court security for years. He's retired now, but if you were watching O.J. Simpson trial with Judge Ito and stuff like that, and there was this big, tall, blonde man sitting next to Ito and sitting, or standing next to him and all that. That was my buddy I grew up with, Steve, and he was the perfect cop. But not high on my list. But like here, like I said, when if I was to come to Scandinavia, I'd probably watch my P's and Q's, and it's a lot easier for me now being 69 years old. What am I going to do if I can't hurt somebody in the first 45 seconds? I'm in a little better shape. I would have said 30 seconds before I lost a little bit of kilo. I got to end something real quick. I just don't. I don't have the stamina to do a 10-minute battle with somebody. But I'm always respectful. Are there stupid people out there? God, there's so many of them. I don't know how many bars we would go into and people would just say stupid shit like they had punched me on their forehead, hit me. I'm an idiot, but in my old age and tolerating stuff and respecting people. Like if I went and I met you and we went to a bar and your friends were saying stupid shit, out of respect for you, I would just mind my P's and Q's and hope that you would say, hey, mellow out a little bit. But I would always be, I'm always respectful. Well, let's see. What did Mark say? Careful, Dave. I took my mate to a ladyboy bar. You know what, though? The stories that I've heard in the past from people that have went, when I first started hearing about Thailand in 2015, they said some of the fun and best times that they had, not running with women or whatever, but in a freaking ladyboy bar, drunk as hell, just playing pool and having an absolute ball, and had a lot of fun. And the ones that I've met, 7-Eleven behind the counter, respectful, nice, I don't hold it. When I was a kid, I was kind of stupid. We frowned upon anything. And now in my days, it's to each their own. Leave me alone and I'm fine. I wouldn't pursue anything. Dogs are going crazy. But let's see. The majority, let's see. I always appreciate what Craig says. The majority of police department in the United States only require a high school diploma and GED. Yeah, and like when I had one friend. Thank God he didn't get it. He wanted to become a highway patrolman, and you know what stopped him was going through the academy. he's going, I can't believe these guys that I'm in here with are going to graduate and be on the streets. He said they're just unbelievable. Little guys with little men complexes and, just nasty bastards. Now the other way, have I been handcuffed and hit with a hose in the back room of a police department? I hate to say that I have. Was I stupid enough to be yelling at the top of my lungs, take off these cuffs and I'll kill you? Yeah, I was stupid enough to do that too. But are there, like I said, at a certain point in my life, one of my friends said, why don't you try being decent and see what happens? And the next time that I got arrested, because I got arrested a lot when I was younger, I said, instead of being mouthing off and shit, it was yes, sir, and no, sir. And instead of them clamping the cuffs on me, are those tight? Can I loosen those up a little bit for you? And I'm looking at them going, really? Well, yeah, please. And so I found out at that time, started to come out of my, younger day coma, maybe if I treat people that, I want to get treated the way I treat people, maybe that works. So, hey, Kenny, how you doing? Hope you're well. Are you still abroad? Let's see. You are a good-looking man, Ron. Just don't know that your wife proud of you. Sorry, look wrong. What do you do? Wrong in Finland. No one do wrong there. I'd actually like to visit Scandinavia. I think it would be fun. I had a bunch of guys that were riding motorcycles, the easiest way to put it. Sweden, Denmark, stuff like that, Spain, and stuff like that. I'd like to visit some of those cultures. I was intrigued by meeting them because just good stand-up men, and I think I like that Viking shit. It just is. It's part of what I like. So anyway. Yeah, I never got lucky with CHPs. They were always chasing me down the road. Let's see. What did I miss? I missed a lot of stuff, Craig. I think that's fair. Jailers, I think street work requires some college. Is that what it is? I don't know. The couple of them that had a hard on for me were in the San Fernando Valley. And one of them did have a little man complex. That was the hose man. And I don't know whatever happened to him. But I don't know. Antrusy says you're what? 38 Swedish. Yeah, I don't know what I should have that done. Nah, I'd probably scare myself. Who was it that did that on that View? What's that black lady? And she found out she was her family owned slaves or something. I forget. I thought it was awesome. I hate the View. Although it is fun to watch them and laugh. In fact, when the presidential election was going on, I wasn't watching Fox News. I was on and off, and watching this news and that news. But boy, I made sure that I caught MSNBC and that kind of shit to watch the looks and complete their face and stuff. It was beautiful to watch. I laughed like hell. Ron had my second person in one. Ken and Barbie. What did I miss? I had a personal and one-on-one Thai chief of police in Woodlake. They all hated me. Yeah, they didn't particularly like me especially when I was younger. But we kind of had in the valley. We were on bikes, even at 14, 15 years old. 350 Hondas was the first. Then I got my Sportster, then I got my Panhead. But all the back alleys and stuff, we knew them all. And until they got that eye in the sky, we pretty much could run amok and do whatever we wanted to, because as they chased us, we could lose them, shut our lights off, and we were gone. when they put that eye in the sky, that was the biggest nightmare for us. That ended an era of us running amok in the San Fernando Valley. Humbly nice person. Mark can say what he wants to. Mark's a good man, no doubt. I think, like I said, man, everybody on this channel, everybody that's been around for years and years and years, just got lucky, man. I mean, we met up. I've met pretty much everybody that's in here, and everybody gets along. It's amazing. Like I said, didn't have this YouTube channel, didn't have any. I wouldn't have a lot of stuff that I have and the life that I have here in Thailand. Be right back. All right, brother. Tip can hold her on. Yes, you can. But it is. I mean, most of the people here. I think you think I'm Swedish. I might be. I'll have to get that. And God, I can't say that for some reason. Ancestry. Anyway, maybe I'll have to have that done, Patty, and see. But it was always the people that I hung with. Viking was the warrior part of the Vikings was always a strong influencer on the people that I hung with. Yeah, I'd like to do one, Ron. I think when Jake comes back, hold on, I had to scratch my ear. Maybe when Jake comes back, we'll do another one. We'll start scheduling it now for, whenever he's going to be back, probably March, April or something. First part of next year, we'll start scheduling because I had a ball. I had an absolute ball, and we'll do the same thing. We'll do it probably in that area, unless somebody else wants to pick another area. I think it's kind of not centrally, but everybody can get to Pattaya, and do it again for a weekend type thing. Pick a hotel and have a good time. I had a great time. Minnesota is the only state to require a degree for a peace officer, and that's a 2-year, an AA 2-year degree. Craig, looks like you're correct, minimum. Craig, he's a sharp mother effer. Him and Douglas. Douglas is a very intelligent man. Craig is street smart. I'm street smart. Knowing school smart and all that kind of shit. Like I said, I have a high IQ, but my brain doesn't work. If you're talking motorcycles and shit that I want to coy and stuff I want to hear, I pack it into my brain and register it. If you're talking about something else that I don't care about, it's blah 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 blah. So I didn't take it. I had my buddy Johnny was like these guys. He was one of those guys that when you would have, what was that show that was on TV that they would ask where he'd ask the questions and you had to answer it with what is the Mekong River or whatever. My buddy Johnny, with every answer, he knew every one of them when we would sit there and watch him. He was amazingly well versed, which I put him in the same category as Craig. Wake and bake, and I still haven't got over and got my edibles. Maybe I'll do that today. Secret Service before they required college. Yeah, there you go. You got to have a BA for the FBI and DEA. But yeah, so I don't retain as much as I should have, but my buddies do, and I do value probably the most Douglas and Craig, everybody, but they know a lot of shit, and I do, but I do want to try to do that. I think we had fun, right? I know Craig had fun. I know Ron had fun. I know Jake had. I know everybody that went had a good time. Tip had fun. Sing to 100 citizen questions. Very good, very good. But yeah, we'll have to do that. And I think after I get my visa renewed in February, probably maybe March, I'll have to talk to Jake and see when he's planning on coming here. Try to do it when he's here. If not, we'll schedule two of them, one when we want to, and one when Jake's around. But it was a good time. I had a great time, and do it again, and maybe my wife will go. She was going to go with me to Ko Chang. Now we canceled all that stuff. So the next. Well, I'm going to be going to John Tiem. I think it's the 12th to the 15th or something in January. Meet up with Cabo, have some lunch. So, maybe maybe some people can make it that way. I don't know. I forget when the kids are out of school too. Ron will know, because Rola's on the same schedule, I think. Until you got sick. Yeah, if we end up when we end up building the 2-bedroom house over here, I'm not going to have anything as extravagant as that, I don't think. But I'll probably have to have something for Mom and Dad's housewarming. But we'll try to get people to come this way and party with us for a couple of days. New citizens know the answers. Well, born now, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know 10%. Sad to say. End of April and the month of May. Yeah, because that's when we usually go on the family deal, is during Sokran, or right before or right after that. So we'll figure out something. I got to finish this coffee. Oh, that was terrible. Let's see. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, Aaron's got to retire and get over here so we can make him do more of those and pitch in and have them once a month or something. New citizens who know the answers, well-born citizens. Oh, that was the one I already said, didn't I? Sorry, Kenny. Let's see. Yeah, I used to quiz my family in front of my wife, and then they all failed. My wife would tell them the answer. That's awesome. But you may be heading to Rayong when? At that time, Sokran? Or you talking about a different time of year? I want to be open. Texas smokehouse there on the farmland. I know you need to have some rich guy come and buy that business. Yeah, and I got to do that. And I think after the first of the year, I'll probably get in touch with you, Mark. I know you're going to be gone, but I think you said you're going to be back in February or something. Yes. Oh, okay. And that's where my wife wanted me to go do one time. But now, so we talked about it actually this morning. I'm going, we ought to start planning the family vacation. And she didn't want to go to Serenity because of Toby. And now she told me this morning, no, we had such a good time with Toby there. I want to bring the dogs. We could go to Serenity again. But I told her maybe I'll know. But the last time when we went to the Thai style resort, which I liked, it was okay. Not my style, but it was still okay. I had a good time. But we had thrown around Rayong area hotels, one of them being, I think, your friend and stuff like that had opened, the one I'm talking to Mark now. I forget his name, and I forget the name of the. If you said the name, I'd remember the name of the hotel. A couple of those we're going to do it, but we'll see. Smoke frog. You got your logo created, cool. But yeah, I'd like to see Aaron here because he's close enough to where he's only a couple hours up the road, man. I can go up there and rest and have his family's got the little rooms and hotels and stuff. It's awesome. If you guys ever are lucky enough to get an invite to a barbecue that Aaron's going to put on, you consider yourself lucky, and I would definitely suggest attending. But anyway, what has it been? An hour and 38 minutes. Let's see what's happening. I didn't put this up here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, who's out there? My father-in-law? Yeah, that's him. What's he doing? He's always, it's always hit and miss on what he's going to do out there. But anyway, I think I'm going to, let's see. Everybody's talking. I'm having a good time. Let's see. All you Americans snatch my friend's Whiskey River Smokehouse sausage on Facebook. You know, I think, you know, being on what eaten correctly is not my cup of tea. But like I said, I've come to the realism that if I want to live a few years, I've got to do what I'm doing now. And that's what I'll do. And I've got it in my mind, and it'll happen. But I mean, like, can I go to the burger place and have a burger? Yeah. I'm not going to cut that out. Just not going to do it every day. But yeah. How would I do it? Did you send it to me on something? I can show it. Are you talking about your logo? I think I saw that one. Homemade here in Bangtang. Really? Sent to your line. Let me see. I don't have line. Oh, I can show it on my phone. That'll let's see. At least let's see if it's good enough to where, and then I'll try to put it on for next time, next live stream. Well, that's nice. Let's see if I can get it big. Yeah. Can you guys see it there? How's that? Can you see it pretty good? That's very nice. That's awesome, actually. Of course, my camera's got it backwards, but I guess they can get the drip. But that's very nice. It's awesome. I'll leave that up. But I have to link them to get it on here. Very cool. Very cool. Very nice. Great tasting. So what was it? So what is it? What is it that they have? Smokehouse sausage, Whiskey River Smokehouse sausage. They make Italian sausage too, or just smokehouse sausage, or is that the same? Or they make different kinds, like brats or something? Oh, there you are. There's the link Craig put up. Oh, let's see what I have to do. So what do I have to do? What time is it now? It's not that late, is it? It's almost 10. All right. So I think I'm going to end. If you guys didn't hear the song and you have an inkling, it's 4 minutes long. I played it twice during the live stream, but to find the easiest one to find, I did it 1 or 2 or 4 minutes into the live stream. Put it on there. I liked it. I liked the song. It's pretty cool. Tommy thinks I need to play it at my funeral. Maybe I do. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I like it and had fun putting it together. It took most of the day. I did that, and I did the video on the Koi Thai Style channel. Let's see if anybody subscribed. Doesn't look like it. No, still 11 subscribers, but don't worry about it. If you guys get around to it, I'd appreciate it. What else? Okay, I asked why Americans have American. I don't know what that is, Patty. American. Somebody understand what Patty's trying to say? Americans have American inside. Show something inside. If someone can figure that out, Craig, can you make any sense out of what that says? Americans? That's Americans, I guess. Why Americans have CHOESS inside something. Why Americans take their shoes off at the door. Americans don't. Hey, Roadstar, how you doing? Appreciate it. Here in Thailand, the bottom of their feet, I think, are cleaner. And to tell you the truth, the inside, the way my mother-in-law keeps everything, who knows what you're stepping in when you're outside? Dog shit, cow shit, pig shit, regular shit outside, and then you traipse it through your house. I think it's probably a smart. We never did it. I shouldn't say that. I had an Italian mother, Italian aunts. They had plastic runners on all their carpet and plastic on all the furniture. And you took your shoes off when you entered the living room with the carpet, even though you were on plastic runners. But that was very rare. You didn't experience what they do here in America. You're used to having dirt floors. Because we wear boots in Texas, wear their shoes. Okay. Why do Americans wear their shoes or don't wear their shoes? Take off their shoes. We take off our shoes and have house shoes. We have no shoes growing up. Yeah, here you go. And did you have to walk uphill to school both ways in the snow? Australians, we turn them upside down so spiders and snakes don't crawl inside. There you go. I don't like creepy crawlies, man. That was like the best thing and place I wanted to visit is not Australia. What's your counterpart out there? What is it called? How come my mind's gone blank? Not Australia. Your neighbor. What are they called out there? That they don't have any poisonous snakes, or they don't have snakes. Period. I don't think. They have scorpions and spiders. New Zealand. That's it. Kenny's got it. But yeah. I like that about it. How do you have a whole country don't have any poisonous snakes? But anyway, I don't like creepy crawlies. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. I mean, I'm barefoot right now, and when I come out of the house, I walk barefoot. So I guess I'm just as bad as having shoes on because I walk outside and then I walk inside with my bare feet. But we'll see. I take everything off at the door. No other folks. There you go. Works for me. Say, shake your clothes and shoes and put them on. In the house, I'll tell you what, the only thing that I do, I almost said thongs, my flip-flops, I wear them when I go to the garage because I'm walking outside per se. And when I come back in, when I used to come through the front, I would wear them through the house. You want to know the reason why? those little freaking chihuahuas tore up 2 or 3 pairs of my flip flops. They ripped them apart. So I take them off and I put them up on a box, and I wear them into the house. And I could take them off and carry them with me, but I just walk into my bedroom and put them up on. And my mother-in-law, they've never, nor would they ever, say anything to me, I'm sure. You had an Ultra Roadstar? Yeah, I'm thinking I got to get that's another project that I haven't finished either. And now the son of a thing won't run. So I know it's the carburetors. I've got half a mind to just pull the carburetors off and try doing them myself, but they're so, I mean, the carburetor's a carburetor, but the way that they're put together and 2 into 1 and one's sideways and one, it just, I don't know. Either that or I got to get it over to Honda somehow. They've got a couple of things that they were going to try, but it won't run. And it's got to be, it's carburation. I know it is. I got to do that. And the last bike that I want to get is a Steed or whatever bobber, and that'll be the last bike or scooter that I probably get. I mean, I might trade in the CT or something, or the Scoopy, and upgrade those through the years as my run around town scooter. But I do want to get one of the bobbers. No shit from shoes. Side pee in the grass before bedtime. Oh God, man! If I had to do that now, get up. I'm guessing I probably get up and go pee 8-10 times a night, man. It's just it sucks. Perks of owning your own property. That's true. Europeans came to Australia wearing knee-high boots in the brush while you were wearing flip-flops, thongs. Yeah, like I said, man, it's been a long time since I've been retired, and I probably haven't had boots or shoes on since I retired. I wore steel-toed boots to work every day, and the day that I retired, I took those off and put on and slipped on my flip-flops and in Bass Lake. And I want to say since I did that, it's been a long time too. 16 years, 17 years, 18, I don't know. It's been a while. And I want to say in that period of time, maybe 10 times I wore shoes, for I wore flip-flops to my mom's deal when I flew back there for her service and everything, I now my feet are numb, man. It's like I said, getting old's a bitch. The biggest thing that I don't like is that my feet are getting numb, and I guess from the diabetes, but it's like right now, it's annoying as hell, man. It sucks. Yeah, that I could probably slip on a pair of big fitting ones. We hate flip-flops. It's just, I don't know, for me, being in the construction industry, I mean, I wore boots and on the motorcycle. I always wore boots on the motorcycle too. I had them on 99% of the time, and Levi's and a t-shirt. That was pretty much my, I didn't have a large wardrobe growing up. I didn't want it. Not that I couldn't have. I mean, I had a suit usually, and it got for weddings and funerals, and a couple of nice pairs of expensive shoes, but never wore them. Cowboy boots during the cowboy era, a cowboy hat, a couple of cowboy shirts, but for the most part, Levi's and t-shirt. Man. Ah, you're on your count. Okay. Hey, Ralph, how you doing? Glad to hear from you. Thought I recognized you. You still have to change the sheets in the morning. All right. It's creeping up on 2 hours. I'm going to go 2 hours. It's an hour and 52 minutes. But yeah, so for the next foreseeable future, I think I'm going to hop on the e-bike and do a e-bike vlog and cruise around and see how the battery does. I still haven't done any testing on that. And that'll probably be maybe the next video that I put out on Got to Love Thailand. Maybe I'll do something around town here in Surin. I don't know. I'll have to see how things go. If you guys get around to watching that video over on Khoi Thai Style, I appreciate it. Not a must for sure, but having fun with that. I do enjoy, as you know, when I get on tangents here about fish. Patty has voiced the opinion of not liking it, which I understand. So that's why I've been talking about starting one for a long time. So I'll have fun with it. All right, Kenny. Yeah, I'm gonna close it out and thank everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I will start thinking about putting on a meetup in the Pattaya area in the first part of the year. Start working on it now. And yeah, so I might end up 5 minutes early here. Let me go over here. All right, everyone. I don't know how much longer I'll have this. I'm not going to pay them $30 a month for StreamYard. Everybody have a great morning, afternoon, or evening. I'll catch you on the next one.